In eons before time, amongst the celestial cosmos woven by unseen forces, emerged the mysterious beings known as the Archons. Created by Yaldabaoth, a false god who was ignorant of his true origins. The Archons bore many names known across the ages and varied in numbers, however the head Archons were a group of 7. Alongside Yaldabaoth were Yao, Astaphaeos, Eloeos, Arios, Adonaios, and the prodigal son Sabaoth. Yaldabaoth created heavenly spheres for himself and his offspring, each a sovereign of the 7 heavens interchangeably. The Archons had an androgynous nature, and they created beasts and creatures mirroring their likeness. Yet it was the reflection of the goddess, Pistis Sophia, that inspired the creation of the first human. Upon hearing cries from the mysterious figure, the Archons were captivated by the enchanting echo of her voice resonating across the earth. So they chased the shadow of the goddess in an attempt to harness her divine essence. Little did they know, the shadow was a reflection of Pistis Sophia from beyond the 7 heavens. Unsuccessful in their conquest, they decided upon something even more sinister. They created a being in Sophia's image to be their servant. The first man, but he was imperfect and without a spirit. It wasn't until Pistis Sophia blew the essence of the spirit into their second creation, his counterpart, the first woman. Now the body and spirit had become one, forming the soul. The Archons were envious of the presence of light in the first woman. They couldn't understand how she attained it, and saw her as a threat to their rulership. To maintain control, they kept the soulless vessel of the man in a false paradise, separating him from the woman. However, the spirit of the woman, the divine essence, spoke to the man in his subconscious slumber, igniting the divine spark of consciousness within him. The saga of humanity would persist in a timeless battle between the pursuit of divine wisdom and the rebellion of unconscious ignorance. After a lifetime on Earth, the soul of a human would travel through the 7 spheres ruled by each sovereign Archon. But if they had not become conscious of the divine spirit within, which was gifted to humanity from Pistis Sophia, they would fall prey to the Archon's web of deceptions. Through a series of interrogations, trials, and temptations, the Archons wanted to retain souls on Earth out of spite for their inability to attain the divine essence of the spirit. Yet it wasn't solely the Archons directly trapping the soul here. It was also the human ego's identification to its material existence that kept it energetically bound to the realm of Yaldabaoth and his Archons, creating a paradoxical matrix. This prevented the soul from returning to the home of Pistis Sophia. If the soul failed to ascend beyond the 7th heaven, it would receive the cup of forgetfulness from the Archon Sabaoth. The soul would then forget the presence of the Archons, memories of their past lives, and would return to Earth in a new incarnation. It is only through the self-realization of the divine spark within, gifted to humanity by Pistis Sophia, that the soul could break free from entrapment of Yaldabaoth and his Archons. While the Archons wanted to harvest the soul for their own use, like their creator, they remained ignorant to what unknown powers they were preventing the soul from ascending to. It was this same ignorance that blinded Yaldabaoth from the truth that the goddess Pistis Sophia was his mother. Yet, the prodigal son of Yaldabaoth, Sabaoth, was a seeker of knowledge, skeptical of his father's tyranny, and in learning the truth about his father's origin, Sabaoth would redeem himself as a beacon of hope for humanity.